So first thing, let's go ahead and mess with these doors. Before we go ahead and put the speakers in, we want to do some sound treatment. So let's go ahead and take this part off first. It's going to be our little door module. So those are two T15 Torx screws, and we are able to pop that off. He doesn't even know that we're doing sound treatment for this vehicle, but I want to definitely make sure that we take care of this area where the speaker is going to be mounted to, and we're going to do some sheets on the inside. I want to make sure that we have enough to go in here through the boot onto this side and at least somewhere in this generalized area, and we're going to put some quick disconnects on here, some bullet connectors. That way when we're running our wire from the 4-channel amplifier, they can just meet here in the kick panel, kind of like what we did on that 4-channel amp install on that 08 Camry. We want to do the same thing for the back. So I'm thinking I want to be able to take the speaker out and take it out right here. You don't want to short yourself on the wire, especially if we need to get in here and troubleshoot something. And the 4-channel amp and all that stuff is going right here. So again, quick disconnects. I measured out 2 strips, 1 for each side. Also, while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and get a couple strips and just put on the inside of these little pod areas back here in the back. So we are going to be utilizing the Second Skin Damplifier Pro for the sound treatment for this vehicle. Now, if you were to heat this up, it makes it a little bit easier to work with, but on a nice summer day, we can just sit it outside in the sun and let that thing marinate. Now, while the sun is beaming down on this, kind of loosening it up, let's go ahead and get on the inside, and then we're going to solder the speaker wires directly to the speaker. First, we have 4 of them right here, 2 of them going in the back pods, 2 of them going in the front doors. I went on ahead and stripped my 16 gauge speaker wire. And what we're going to do is we're going to solder these one by one. As soon as we get done soldering, then we want to slide the heat shrink over because you want them to kind of be in this position. So we're going to be using the new Martin Tool Company soldering iron. Looks like a little small spaceship, little rocket ship type deal. Pretty nice. We do have the pencil tip on the top, and in order for you to use it, you have to press it, and you will see that it illuminates right there. Now, at first, my Milwaukee, all you gotta do is turn it on, and then it comes on, but this thing gets so hot, I can tell that if you're not touching it, you want this thing to be off. So let's go ahead and get started. I always like to tin the tip first and clean the tip, and then tin it one more time before we actually solder.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, really liking the soldering iron. Even though it has this big battery at the bottom, it's lighter than my Milwaukee M12 soldering iron. The pencil tip, love that. We have them soldered on with the heat shrink, and we just got done wrapping all of them up in the exterior Tesa tape. We got the quick disconnect bullet connectors on the end of each speaker. Now, the 2 short ones are going inside the back, so these are actually pretty much good to go. Now, the ones in the front, we have to put them inside of our speaker bracket. This is the 823013. Because we have the Bose system, it has an 8-inch at the bottom with a 3.5. Since we're going to a 6.5-inch coaxial, we need to get the speaker bracket. Now, this right here is for a 6-inch. We need to cut these little tabs off to get our 6.5 to fit. All right, cut those tips off. Tabs, cut the tabs off. I'm gonna slide this in just like this. All right, so we did it for one side, gotta do it for the other one, and we can go ahead and get back inside the car now. All right, y'all, so we got the front door module back on. We have the door speakers back in for all 4 locations, front 2 doors and the rear back. Everything has second skin sound deadening material on it, so we do have some type of sound treatment. Now, we are ran through the boot. Even though we ran through the boot and we have this exterior tester tape on it, I still want to put some split loom on it. All I have available is this 1/4 inch. We're going to order some 3/8 or some 1/2 inch just to make sure that it goes over the wire in entirety. But I want to take the door and take it as out and up as it can go, so we can make sure that when we zip tie this along the factory wiring going on the inside, that it's not going to be stretching the wire and damage it along the way every time he opens up the door. We have made it inside on both sides, the passenger and the driver. These are our quick disconnects. So now we are 100% ready. We got the quick disconnect here for the front and on the side. And we got the quick disconnects back here in the back. So now when we make our amp rack, we can do everything outside on the test bench. And then when we put it in here, it will all be plug and play. Appreciate everybody tuning in to see me swap the speakers out of this C5 Corvette. There's no demo this time because we still have to hook up the 4-channel amp. But this right here is a quick preview of the next video. We're going to mount this sub inside that Corvette box, and we're going to wire up the LED spacer ring. So until next time, it's your boy JP signing out. God bless y'all. Peace.